In this video, we're going to test a hypothesis using a confidence interval. So it says a study was conducted where 40% of the parents felt that they were satisfied with the quality of their education. They do a poll, they sample 1,195 parents, and it looks like 457 said they were satisfied. So we have to construct a confidence interval to assess if this represents evidence that the parents' attitudes have changed. So first we have to do our null and alternative hypothesis. So the null is always equals. So we're going to say 40% or 0.40. And then the alternate hypothesis is not equal to 0.40, right? Because we want to see have their attitudes changed, right? It doesn't say has it improved or decreased. So we're basically saying equals versus not equals. I press enter. And when I scroll down, it says fantastic. So we did the first part correctly. Second part says use technology to find the 99% confidence interval. All right, so we'll use StatCrunch. And we're going to press stat, proportion stats, one sample with summary. And our number of successes were 457 out of 1,195. And our P was, I think it was 40% or 0.40. And again, it was going to be equals versus not equals. Oh, I'm sorry. That's for the hypothesis test. We want to do the confidence interval at the 99% level. I press compute. And I get my lower and upper limits here. So we'll just type those into StatCrunch. I'm sorry, into my math lab. And we're asked to round to 2 decimal places. I press enter. And we get the good job. So this is our confidence interval, right? The lower band versus the upper band. So we want to see, is the 40% inside this confidence interval? And 40 does fall between the 35 and the 42, so I think we're in good shape here. Right? We can actually say, yes, we have confidence that this value is somewhere between 35 and 42, or 0.35 and 0.42, right, in terms of percentage. So 35% versus 42% of the parents are satisfied. Right, so we can say since the interval contains the proportion stated in the null hypothesis, there is not enough evidence to suggest that the parents' attitudes toward quality of education have changed. Right, if our null hypothesis was, say, 50%, that wouldn't be found in the interval, and then we would be able to say the alternative hypothesis is true. Okay.